Hey everyone, today we are going to take a look at the Battle of the Aspects raid deck. This was the very last raid deck ever produced for the World of Warcraft trading card game. It is produced by Cryptozoic and it focuses around the last raid of Cataclysm, the destruction of the Destroyer, Deathwing. Now, just like... Oh no, wait, this is unlike the other ones. We actually see something here on the back, and we have a different art. We see the aspects here, all 5 of them. No, wait, 4? Oh yeah, of course, because Deathwing is the 5th one. And it says, "Trifling mortals, you will find no mercy here. I have broken your kingdoms, shattered your lands, and incinerated all hope of salvation. Oblivion is inevitable, and it awaits you with open arms. Not even the mighty dragon aspects, or that wretched orc thrall, will stand in my way. I am Deathwing, the aspect of death, and I am the end of all things. Cower before the destroyer." So, contents, face off against Deathwing the Destroyer with 2 of your friends, while the automated raid deck runs itself. Play with class starter decks, champion decks, or your own constructed decks. Okay, so it actually says 2 of your friends. That's nice. So it gives you a guidance of how difficult the deck will be. And it even suggests class starter decks, champion decks. Oh, I will review the class starter decks after this one. So yeah, the box, great artwork here and there, just like the Caverns of Time. We open it and we see the rulebook. The rulebook is just that. It is a rulebook for a raid deck. But the raid deck plays itself, as it said, which is great. Now then, we have some cards here, which we're going to get out first, and then we will see what we have. Okay, let's get rid of the box. And put it in the other one, and put that back where it belongs. Right. So let's start off with the hero. Stage 1, Deathwing the Destroyer. It has 50 HP, advance 10. At the start of Deathwing's turn, before flipping any cards or triggering any other powers, flip Deathwing if a raiding hero has 10 or more damage on it. Flip 1. At the start of Deathwing's turn, flip a Deathwing card. Assault 3, long range. That is sweet. Now then, it flips. It has the same art. Advance 20. So it triggers... it flips if a raiding hero has 20 or more damage on it. It has flip 2, assault 5, long range. Still 50 HP. Next up, the third one is exactly the same, but it advances when a hero is dead. And it flips 3 again. And in the final one, final stage, flip 4, assault 20 and long range. Still 50 HP. Now we have aspects as well. We have Ysera the Awakened. It has 40 HP. Allies you control can protect this hero. For 5 you can flip Ysera face down. Ysera heals 5 damage from herself and each ally you control. And it flips to her dragon form, Ysera the Awakened. When a hero or ally you control is healed, you may draw a card. Deck building. You may include either Alliance or Horde cards, and Druid, Hunter and Neutral cards. You can't include more than 1 of each card. Cool. Then we have Nosdormu, the Timeless one, from the Bronze Dragonflight. Allies you control can protect this hero as well. It has 40 HP as well, and for 7 you can flip him face down. Look at the bottom card of your deck. If it is an ability, ally, or equipment, you may play it immediately without paying its cost. Nice. And it flips to his dragon form. At the start of each opponent's turn, you may ready up to 1 ability, ally, and equipment you control. And it also has deck building tips. Next up, Kalegos the Spellweaver. From the blue Dragonkin of the Dragonflight of Magic, that is. 40 HP, and for 6 you can flip him. Search your deck for up to 3 abilities, allies and or equipment, reveal them and put them into your hand. And it flips into his dragon form. Oh, look at that. I like this art. I like it a lot. The Spellweaver. At the end of your turn, Kalegos deals arcane damage to target hero equal to the number of cards in your hand. Deck building tips again. And then we have Deathwing the Destroyer. Because, yeah, the Black Dragonkin aspect. It is still an aspect, so you have to have him. 40 HP. And the aspect of death. For 8 you can flip him. Destroy up to 1 target ability, ally or equipment each opponent controls. And it flips obviously to Deathwing the Destroyer. When an opposing card is destroyed, Deathwing deals 3 fire damage to that card's owner's hero. And last we have Alexstrasza the Lifebinder. She is from the red Dragonkin and Dragonflight, and she has 40 HP, and for 6 you can flip her. Put target ally from your graveyard into play. She is obviously the aspect of life. There she is. Allies you control have +2/+2 and elusive, and they can't be targeted by opponents. Right. So that's it for all the heroes and the aspects. Now then, we have here cards from the aspects. Gift of the aspects. Ysera's Presence. If each raider's hero was destroyed while he controls 5 or fewer resources, gain this gift. Use this gift. Each raider may pay 1. Each raider that does reveal the top card of his deck and may place it exhausted as an additional resource this turn. It has a regular back. Time Zone. If Deathwing's graveyard contained 5 or more allies when the last raiding hero was destroyed, gain this gift. Use this gift. Allies Deathwing controls can't ready on his next turn. That is nice. Nice. Spellweaving. If Deathwing controlled 2 or more bosses at the same time, gain this gift. Use this gift. Destroy target damage boss ally. If Deathwing had 10 or less damage on him when the last raiding hero was destroyed, gain this gift. The raiders choose a raiding hero. It deals 4 melee damage to Deathwing. And we have Kalegos Presence. If the last raider's hero was destroyed while its controller had no cards in his hand, gain this gift. Each raider draws a card. Enter the Dream. If a raiding hero dealt damage to stage 4 Deathwing, gain this gift. Your hero deals 6 damage from target raiding hero. Then we have Cauterize. If Deathwing controlled 8 or more allies, gain this gift. Destroy all corrupt blood allies. And we have Alexstrasza's Presence, the final one of the gift of the aspects. Did them in reverse order, I see now, but still, doesn't matter. If a raider's hero was destroyed while he had 20 or more cards in his graveyard, gain this gift. Use this gift. Each raider may shuffle any number of cards from his graveyard into his deck. Cool. Tokens. Okay. So we have the Deathwing ally tokens. Corrupted Blood. It has ferocity. It is 1/1. Quite some of these. Corrupted Bloods. Quite some indeed. And it has a normal back, so it isn't double printed. Right. Go over there. Deathwing Event. Just like the Caverns of Time, this deck contains events. Tentacle Swipe. Raiders choose and destroy 3 cards from among all abilities, allies, and or equipment they control. Alright. A Swarm of Blood. Put 3 Corrupted Blood ally tokens into play. Deathwing has +1 attack this turn for each Corrupted Blood he controls. Summon Boss. Reveal cards from the top of the Deathwing deck until you reveal a boss. Put that ally into play, then shuffle the remaining cards into the Deathwing deck. Yeah, that's a big... Ugh. Summon Boss. another one. Summon boss, another one. Summon boss, another one. Rage of the Destroyer. If Deathwing is stage 1 or 2, he deals 2 fire damage to each raiding hero and ally. If Deathwing is stage 3 or 4, he deals 5 fire damage to each raiding hero and ally. Punishing Blood. Each raider chooses and discards a card. Deathwing puts a Corrupted Blood ally token into play for each ability and ally discarded this way. Oozing Blood. Put 2 Corrupted Blood ally tokens into play. Flip an additional Deathwing card. Of course. It is a shame that all these events have the same art. But yeah, can be helped. Okay, Inferno Pulse. Deathwing deals 1 fire damage to each raiding hero and ally. Flip an additional Deathwing card. Of course. Let's just flip everything. Incinerating Bolt. Each raider puts the top 3 cards of his deck into his graveyard. Then each raider removes the ally with the highest cost in his graveyard from the game. Deathwing deals fire damage to each raider's hero equal to the cost of the ally he removed this way. Yeah, that can really suck. Hemorrhage. The marked hero's controller rolls a die. If he rolls even, put that many Corrupted Blood ally tokens into play. If he rolls odd, Deathwing deals that much fire damage to each hero and ally that raider controls. Oh my god, it could be horrible, horrible. Focused Assault. Deathwing and allies he controls attack the raiding ally with the lowest remaining health if able this turn. Flip an additional Deathwing card. Of course, let's flip another one. Okay, Fiery Madness. Each raiding ally deals fire damage to itself equal to its attack. And if no allies were dealt fatal damage this way, flip another Deathwing card, because you have to destroy something each turn. Fiery Corruption. Deathwing deals 5 fire damage to each raiding hero. Each raider draws a card. That's a nice change of pace. Explosive Heat. Deathwing deals 10 fire damage to the raiding heroes, divided as the raiders choose. Destroyer's Challenge. Each raider puts the top card of his deck into his graveyard. If it was an ally, Deathwing puts a Corrupted Blood ally token into play. Otherwise, that raider draws a card and his hero heals 3 damage from himself. Debilitating Corruption. Put a Corrupted Blood ally token into play. If Deathwing deals combat damage to a raiding hero this turn, allies Deathwing controls have +1 attack this turn. Death's Deal. Each raider chooses 1. Discard 2 cards. Deathwing deals 5 damage to that raider's hero, or Deathwing deals 5 damage to each ally with that raider controls. Crush. Deathwing attacks a raiding ally with the highest remaining health if able this turn. Deathwing has +5 and Smash this turn. If Deathwing would deal more than fatal combat damage to a defending ally, he deals the rest to that ally's controller's hero. That is what Smash means. Yeah, was wondering about that last time. Now we have an answer. Corrupting Parasite. Each raider puts the top 5 cards of his deck into his graveyard. If a raider puts 3 or more cards that share a type into his graveyard this way, Deathwing deals 5 fire damage to each hero and ally that raider controls. Contagious Blood. Each raider puts a top card of his deck into his graveyard. Then Deathwing puts a Corrupted Blood ally token into play for each ally in all raiders' graveyards. Congealing Blood. My god, there are a lot of events in here. Put 3 Corrupted Blood ally tokens into play. Then Deathwing heals damage from himself equal to the number of Corrupted Blood ally he controls. That is insane. Assault Aspect. Put 2 Corrupted Blood ally tokens into play. Allies Deathwing controls have +1 attack this turn. Finally, something else. Okay, now we get to the equipment. We have the Elementium Armor, which is obviously Deathwing's head here, his jaw. 0 defense, but this armor enters play with 4+1 defense counters on it. When this armor prevents damage, remove a +1 defense counter from it. If none remain, destroy this armor. This armor exhausts to prevent the first damage Deathwing would be dealt each turn. Deathwing has Assault 1 for each counter on this armor. That is quite nice actually. We have two of these. Then we get to the abilities. Alright, Mutated Corruption. And as I feared these cards all had the same art as well, but they don't. Very good. Nice. Good for you. Mutated Corruption. Attached to the marked hero. Its controller chooses and exhausts 2 resources he controls. It is ongoing. The chosen resources can't ready. At the start of Deathwing's turn, he deals 3 melee damage to the attached hero. And if Deathwing is dealt 8 or more damage in one turn, destroy this ability. Now we have 4 of those. The Elementium Bolt. Who doesn't remember this from the raid? The actual raid. This ability enters play with an Elementium counter on it. Ongoing. At the start of Deathwing's turn, remove an Elementium counter from this ability. And Deathwing deals 3 unpreventable fire damage to each raiding hero and ally. If you didn't, each raider discards a card. If Deathwing is dealt 8 or more damage in one turn, destroy this ability. We have 4 of these as well. Blistering Tentacle. Put 2 Corrupted Blood ally tokens into play. Ongoing. At the end of Deathwing's turn, he deals fire damage to each raiding hero equal to the number of Corrupted Blood allies Deathwing controls. If Deathwing is dealt 8 or more damage in one turn, destroy this ability. 4, 5, 6 of these. Sweet. Barrel Roll. Just like the achievement. You have to do a left, right roll, and then you get the achievement of the barrel roll. Each raider guesses whether the combined cost of the top 3 cards of the deck is even or odd, then puts the top 3 cards of his deck into his graveyard. If a raider guesses wrong, he chooses and destroys 3 non-hero cards he controls. And Deathwing deals 5 fire damage to this hero. If a raider guesses right, he draws a card. 0 is even. I like this card. I like to see this in action. Right, we get to the allies now. We have the Hideous Amalgamation. It is a 0/6 with Assault 4. And if this ally attacks a raiding ally with the lowest remaining health if able. We have 6 of these. Then we have the Elementium Terror. It is a 7/3, and this ally can't be targeted by raiders. And it attacks the raiding ally with the highest attack if able. When this ally is destroyed, flip Deathwing cards equal to Deathwing stage. Shite. And we have 5 of those. Oh my god, that can be horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Now for the bosses, which should have been first, but apparently the whole deck was in reverse. War Master Blackhorn. It is a 1/14, and when he enters play, each raider chooses an ability, ally, or equipment he controls and puts it on top of its owner's deck. Disrupting Roar. Deathwing stages 2+. At the start of Deathwing's turn, randomly choose ability, ally, or equipment. Raiders can't play cards of the chosen type until the start of Deathwing's next turn. Nice. Then we have Ultraxion. Raiding heroes and allies can't be healed. Oh, it is a 2/15, by the way. Hour of the Twilight. Deathwing stages 2+. At the start of Deathwing's turn, each raider chooses and destroys an ability, ally, or equipment he controls. If he can't, Ultraxion deals 5 shadow damage to that raider's hero. Hagara, the Stormbinder, an Orc Shaman boss. It is a 1/12, and when Hagara enters play, she deals 6 frost damage to the raiding hero with the highest remaining health. Lightning Storm, Deathwing stages 2+. When Hagara deals combat damage to a defending raiding hero, she deals 10 nature damage to the raider heroes divided as the raider chooses. Raiders choose. Yorsage, the Unsleeping. Yorsage attacks the raiding ally with the lowest remaining health if able. It is a 2/10. Call Blood of Shuma. Deathwing stages, 2+. When your Sage deals fatal combat damage to a defending raiding ally, that ally's controller reveals a top card of his deck. If it's an ability, your Sage deals 3 shadow damage to that raider's hero. If it's an ally, flip a Deathwing card. If it's an equipment, each other raider discards a card. Oh my god, that is one horrible card to face. Warlord Zon Oz. 214. Boss. Zon Oz attacks the raiding ally with the highest remaining health if able, and he has +3 attack while attacking an ally. Void of the Unmaking. Deathwing stages 2+. When Zon Oz deals fatal combat damage to a defending raiding ally, that ally's controller removes the top card of his deck from the game. Zon Oz deals shadow damage equal to the card's cost to each raiding hero. Morchok. I believe this is the very first boss of the game. You encounter him right before Wormrest Temple. Yeah, I think this is the first one. There are still some cards to go, so I don't know what it is. Probably not a boss. When Morchok enters play, he deals 1 melee damage to each raiding hero and ally, and each raider exhausts all allies he controls that were dealt damage this way. It is a 2/12, and it has a resonating crystal. Deathwing stages 2+. When Morchok deals combat damage to a defending hero, Morchok deals double that much shadow damage to each other raiding hero. Wow. Alright, there are some more regular allies. We have Tentacles. Ruby Limb Tentacle. It is a 0/10, and this ally can't leave play except by fatal damage. So you have to one-hit it. Sick. At the start of Deathwing's turn, he deals 2 shadow damage to the marked hero for each card in that hero's controller's graveyard. When this ally is destroyed, the raider chooses a raider. The raiders choose a raider, and he puts a card from his graveyard into his hand. Nice. Okay, so we have 4 of these. And we have Cataclysm. It's a Deathwing mode card. That is nice. Named after the expansion, of course. At the end of Deathwing's turn, if Cataclysm has 20 or fewer madness counters, add 0 to 3 madness counters to it, determined at random. If Deathwing is dealt 4 or more damage in one turn, remove a madness counter from Cataclysm. At the start of Deathwing turn, if Cataclysm has 1 to 6 madness counters, put a Corrupted Blood ally token into play for each madness counter. Oh, that can add up. Oh my god, that is sick. 7 to 12, the marked hero's controller destroys 2 non-hero cards he controls. 13 to 19, the marked hero's controller destroys 4 non-hero cards he controls, and 20+ madness counters destroy the marked hero. That is sick. That is really, really nice. So that's it. I can't wait until I can experience this deck firsthand. Since I only need 2 players, I will play it with my girlfriend, and yeah. Let me know what you think of this deck. What are your experiences with the deck, if you have any. Let me know in the comments. See you guys all later. Bye.